those views are coming from shorts on which there is non-existent revenue. And in fact, you're making very, very little money on YouTube. And that's why you're super, super desperate and paying for advertisements to try and get your content back in the algorithm. But that couldn't possibly be it, could it? I just want to point out that Andy did have one of the simplest refutations of this whole thing. It's like, if you are this successful, why would you be posting this in the first place?
Ever. Ash, if we're on YouTube making $10,000 a day, would we care what two fucking retards talking on the... I'd be like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Right? I'd be like, whatever. But obviously, when you block your rev... Look, these numbers here, by the way, and someone was saying, like, here are the views. Look at the watch time. 2.5 million view hour. If you divide this, if you do some simple fucking math, his views are 2 minutes of watch time. He's
averaging only 2 minutes of watch time on his videos.
That's nothing.
And that affects the revenue massively. That's why he's not showing it.
That is the revenue. That
is the revenue, because you're not getting any mid-roll ads. You're not getting any of them. You're not getting there.
Even like secondary, you know, when you have like a 30-minute video, you could put like 4 ads on it. You aren't even getting the second ad. And by the way, he's paying for views, so he's negative. And then it's all, and then shorts just don't pay anything, which is 90% of his views.
So much money, probably going into debt as well to do these advertising campaigns. So then Jeremy, though, in his next tweet, actually felts himself by saying views do not equal viewers. Yeah, Jer, that's very true for you, buddy. All your 60 million short views, buddy, do not equal actual viewers, Jer. He thinks that this is true for his critics, for the people who are actually running successful live streams with thousands of viewers making hundreds and thousands of dollars in support every day. Well, meanwhile, his live stream doesn't make a fucking nickel and in fact is running in the red. He says, I understand riding the wave, but they are burning it all down for a few $100 today. In Jeremy's mind, if you make a video criticizing him, laughing at him, even just being skeptical of his narrative, you are burning it all down your entire career. How could that possibly be the case unless he plans to flag your channel down for criticizing him? You know? Like, this is just like a full-blown confession of what his playbook is, because everybody is allowed to, even if we were all wrong, are people not allowed a wrong take? But apparently, if you have a wrong take about this guy, you've burned it all down and it's over. It's fucking delusional, buddy. Everybody is piling on because everybody knows that it's safe. That's the thing. Everybody knows that we're in the right and you're in the wrong, and they want to be on the right side because the right side comes with views, it comes with money. Oh, and it also comes with being right and doing the right fucking thing first and foremost. So he says everyone will forget about these few folks in a month. Is everybody going to forget about H3H3 in a few months?
Are you kidding me?
Is everybody going to forget about Mudahar in a few months? Is everybody going to forget about Diesel Patches in a few months? Is everybody going to forget about Brittany Venti in a few months? Yellow Flash in a few months? Heel versus Babyface has commented on this. Nerdrotic, Jeremy Prime, D-Day King Cobra has commented on this. What are we talking about?
And by the way, he's acting like people are going to watch this and then fuck off. No, we have made new viewers who are following our Twitter, here, the locals, everything, and watch us because they like and enjoy us. Unlike you, who pays for views.
What he doesn't realize is that next month, the June the King documentary is coming out.
Oh, and that's going to be the big
only will the June the King documentary probably get close to 1 million views or more. On its own, because usually they do. Yeah. But the reach of those is not just limited to their view count, because every single live streamer out there who does commentary or drama or just needs content, reaction content in general, always reacts to whatever June the King puts out. So it's exponentially reaching millions and millions of more people. And he's not on your side. It's not going to paint you in a favorable light. And so just a few weeks from now, if not a month from now, there's going to be another avalanche on top of this, Jeremy. You're not getting out of this unscathed. You're already losing so badly. It's time to stop being delusional. It's time to come to Jesus, accept responsibility, accept accountability, and try and make things right. Get us the clip channel back. Stop being such a bitch. At minimum, at least admit that you're a soy-filled bitch that had our channel taken down because your feelings were hurt. At minimum, that's what has to happen. Seriously, buddy, you've gone way too far. And it's not just us that's being affected now. It's dozens of channels that are being affected, Jeremy. You are a piece of shit.
Well, and also too, it's also the idea that everyone online is allowed to be criticized except for Jer. How is that fair?
He even said that in his DMs to Josh Moon. Yeah. He said they can do it to anybody else, but not to me. And it'd be one thing if you at least tried to make the principled DSP stand that you don't do drama and you think it's misery merchant stuff and it's wrong to go after other people. But Jeremy doesn't believe that. He made his livelihood after going after Brie Larson, going after Jack Murphy, going after politicians, going after their families, airing out all of their dirty laundry, airing out all of their scandals. But when it comes home to him, then suddenly it's not allowed. It's just, you can't do that because he's Jeremy Hambley. He's a king, you know? It's not how it works, Jer.
No, and that's the biggest problem is like how Jer is like the owner of YouTube now, apparently. He's basically like the owner. Oh, wait, we got Karn of Axis for 5 subs.
And that's gonna be Kane for 5 subs as well.
Let's go.
Huge support. Oh, all right, so
and real quick here, if I oh my god, where the fuck? Oh my god, the chat's moving way too fast. I'm trying to get the sub to locals. Oh my god, guys, go follow the locals there. I pinned it. Go follow the locals for 10 a month. We're doing extra streams there. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing 2 hours extra tomorrow.
Well, you know, Dr. Herbert West here in chat is saying Jeremy said in a recent video he's fine with people taking the low road and getting people fired for social media posts. But then he has a problem with us pointing out the bull that might be fucking his wife or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And also, even in his big post, we covered this on Monday's show, where he's condemning piling on and condemning harassment and online brigading, right? He still said he'd be okay with it happening to Hassan. So he's not really against it in principle. He just believes there are no bad tactics, only bad targets. So if it's his enemies or people he disagrees with, he's okay with them being harassed or their families being threatened. It's only when it comes to his doorstep that he has a problem with it. And that's just a cowardly fucked mentality. And everybody knows that.
Yeah. So everyone go sub to the locals. I'll be there tomorrow. Go check it out and help support Flaked, our editor. All the money there goes towards him. So if you want to help us that way, see you all tomorrow around 9 p.m. I'll do like a 2-hour stream or something. Anonymous for a sub. Let's go. Big support. It's called Kumite 3 is the new stream title, by the way, over on locals.
So then Quartering makes this announcement, by the way, without actually checking with Yellow Flash. I don't know, like, did he just invite himself on? I'm not really sure what happened here, but he goes, I will be appearing on tonight's Yellow Flash show. Make sure you tune in. This is finally the time where I get epically owned. As though he hasn't been getting epically owned every single day for the last 3 weeks or more.
Every minute.
In his mind, or at least what he's trying to present to the world, he hasn't taken a single L. He is taking L after L after L after L. And even if Yellow Flash shit his pants on camera in the confrontation with Quartering, it wouldn't erase the fact that Jer is taking massive L's and irreparable damage to his channel and brand. That's just the reality. He then says, it's time for me to be taken to task by an ultra smart guy. And so why not let it be this show? Just big brained, epic, super moral, godlike Yellow Flash versus me. I can't wait. I am super nervous though, because he's likely to destroy me. But while a 1v1 is only fair. Okay. So this would continue. He says, I want to give Yellow Flash huge respect for accepting a 1v1 debate tonight. That coward from Side Scrollers ran, but at least this Giga Chad is going to stand by the dozens of videos he's made spreading totally true facts about me. Huge ups to Yellow Flash. See you in an hour. And he posted Yellow Flash's face docs here, even though Yellow Flash doesn't show his face on camera normally in order to attempt to intimidate this guy. And he would later on in Yellow Flash's chat call him by his first name as well. He loves to do this shit. He called me by my full name as well to try and intimidate me. But these are the sort of tactics that he resorts to because he knows he's losing and he has to play dirty. So, you know, some of his fans try and tard wrangle him and say, don't engage, dude. And Quartering says it's so fun to dunk on retards.
But I thought your wife was being harassed. I thought your friends and family and their families are being harassed. Why would you engage with when there's harassment? Because it's a lie.
He said that his wife was living in fear and couldn't even answer the door because so many people are showing up at the house.
Dude, she's living under the bull. Let's be fucking real. She's being fucking railed right now.
I wouldn't even be surprised if she doesn't even fucking live there anymore, to be honest.
I was saying to you, remember he was like, hey, honey, but you don't hear anything. Clearly, she's being either plowed or she's gone. It's a dead marriage. And the Ren Fair thing, that last final speech that if you weren't there on the eighth hour of our show, he says his wife left with the bull at the start of the 2 hours. And then he's like, I'm not happy. I'm happier with people online.
Well, he said that he would rather just like live in a 2-bedroom apartment alone.
Yep.
He said that he doesn't care about his wife. He doesn't love his wife. He doesn't care about her. He prefers the company of anonymous strangers on the internet, to paraphrase what he said.
Yeah.
But then he's also talked about how he wants to be with a woman 10 years younger that could give him children and all sorts of nasty stuff, commented on how his wife's vagina stinks, all this horrible shit. Just completely humiliated his wife. He's the one actually harassing and humiliating his wife. And then he tries to use her as a human shield. It's very pathetic stuff. Very pathetic.
Buddy, that's actually crazy, dude. All right, here we go.
So Flash put out this video. The Quartering has lost it. Desperate to silence coffee brand coffee allegations and more flagging. And this is the video that caused Jeremy to spiral, because it went over all of the stuff that we've been going over that Luther Morgan brought to the light about how Jeremy has not been following FDA regulations when it comes to packaging his coffee. And this could lead to a serious financial setback for Jeremy. But he says, I'm super excited for tonight's live stream. Hopefully you don't epically own me. Like, it's not even about like who's owning who or what. Like, it's a very childish mentality that Jeremy is having, you know? Like, what it's actually about is just having like accountability in the space. Like, that's all that it is. Like, but he has to make it into this childish nonsense.
Here we go. Some more meltdown.
So here we have...
You really think you're coming out of the other side.
And then Jeremy says, I know I am, winky face. This whole smiley face, winky face stuff from a 45-year-old man is so cringe and so lame. And by the way, he doesn't do this regularly. He only does this when he's seething and crashing out and crying. He then says, the biggest mistake content creators make is thinking the opinions of people who don't even watch their content is the most important thing. This is why most of these tards use like 7 different X accounts to try and gaslight people into thinking there is a consensus. Jeremy, these people are not all bots. I'm sorry to say. Your audience is bots, and that's why you project that everybody else are bots or people with sock puppet accounts. But it's actually dozens of content creators that have all come out and spoke against you. Content creators ranging from 1 subscriber to 4 million subscribers have all come out and been universally against you.
Ash.
There's only one YouTuber that's on his side, and that's Nick Rekieta. Like, there is a clear consensus, and it's against you.
So as Flash was ending his stream, look at what Jer posted in this chat as he was
He'll
ending.
come on now. Just stop
as he was ending the stream.
I am firmly of the belief that Yellow Flash should never fucking let this guy on. I don't think he ever will come on anyway. But when you play nonsense games like this to try and pretend like you're winning, oh, I'll come on. Oh, no, I won't. Oh, now I'll come on. Oh, no, now I won't. Like, just stop wasting everybody's time. Just fuck off. You never intended on coming on anyway. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, so Yellow Flash, in response to Quartering face doxing him, then posted a picture of him where he had lost a bunch of weight to own Jer, you know. And then Jer says, "Nice job, looking much healthier. Please send the link for the stream." The link for the stream had been sent multiple times, but he just kept pretending like it hadn't been sent.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got.
Flash tries to explain. So first here, John Quartering comes in and goes, "Flash, did you have this prearranged? Or is this you demanding space and attention?" That being Quartering, demanding space and attention without giving Flash time to prepare. If it's the latter, Flash isn't a 10-year-old girl at a Renaissance fair. You're not just going to be able to barge your way into the conversation. And Yellow Flash clarifies on this. Says tonight's live stream was to read super chats from the stream on Saturday that was struck down. Now the Quartering'S sprung up wanting on. Like I'll say an hour before it happened.
By the way, Ash, isn't that every time that he wants on is 1 hour before, you know? Yeah.
So he said, "I would rather have Quartering come on Saturday night for a real stream. I need to get all of the tweets you deleted so you can't say they're fake, because Yellow Flash isn't stupid. And he knows right well that Jeremy is going to play stupid and say that he never said all of the things that he said. So Yellow Flash has to have a receipt for every single thing Jeremy said, because at every single step of the conversation, Jeremy will sandbag and say that things that we all knew happened never happened." Okay. Which is the disgusting way that he views discourse. It's bad. So Quartering then uses this as an excuse to try and come in and say that Yellow Flash is ducking him because Yellow Flash would actually like to have his receipts lined up and be prepared for this conversation. So he says, "I'm ready. Come on, man. You've been totally destroying me for weeks. This should be an easy slam dunk. Plus, think of all the super chats you'll get. It's free money." Okay. It's not. Like, Quartering is not a draw. He's not a pull. Just because he shows up on your stream doesn't mean that money is going to fall from the sky. We know this because on his own streams, there are no money. There is no money, and there are no viewers, you know. But, you know, that Quartering just feels like he's a big man and he's got him now.
Oh, yeah.
Yellow Flash is running away from him, right?
Buddy, fuck off. Here we go.
Then he goes, "Yet another channel who made endless videos epically owning me has backed out of a 1v1 conversation." No, nobody backed out of it. You invite yourself to these things, demand to come on with no notice, and then pretend like people are running away from you. He goes, "It's almost like they know they are lying." If everybody is lying, prove it, Jer. You have a platform with 2 million subscribers. Make a video addressing everything and debunking it. But you won't do that because you want to silo this stuff off so that you can contain it and damage control. Very SJW style tactics, right? So then he says, "I offered 2 of these moral heroes." I love how having morals is considered a bad thing by people like Quartering. Like, that's a slur to have morality, you know?
Well, for him, it is a slur.
And they both ran. "I'm done." Haha. He would not, in fact, be done. He has said that many, many times in the past, and he just keeps going and going and going. So Flash then goes, "Oh no, you sprang this on me last minute, probably because of some Fireball you drank. However, Bering has given me all the receipts. He has everything ready and can jump on. Let's do it. So Flash calls his bluff, goes, you know what? I'm ready. Why don't you come on? I'm ready. Come on then, Jer. After all this shit talking, then Jer doesn't say a fucking word and starts talking about how he's going to live stream opening Magic the Gathering cards. Starts trying to pivot away.
Is that a clear reseal?
It probably is.
Ash, listen. When you buy boxes, they're not supposed to be loose like this. Guys, okay, look, chat. All right, hang on. Looks legit. No, it looks like a reseal to me. Because boxes aren't supposed to be that loose, in my opinion.
Then he starts talking about his trail cam. Are there any better trail cameras than Reveal? The reviews are always really high, but I find the cameras to be substandard at best. I have about a dozen of them, and switching apps would be a pain, but they just aren't that great. Well, what happened to the whole conversation with Yellow Flash and the debates? And now we're talking about trail cams. Well, I want to point out, he supposedly has a dozen trail cams around his property, but not one Ring doorbell to capture the red F-150. That was supposedly on his property, or all of the people who came to his door to try and kill him and his wife or whatever.
Buddy,
it's funny that
nothing happened, bro. My God. Oh,
so,
here we go.
Here comes Tree of Logic. They said they sent you a link, Jeremy. They're waiting on you. Why are you here tweeting and not joining the stream? Quartering says, I said 1v1. Coward Yellow Flash brought on at least 2 people to back him up.
Well, get fucked.
Yeah. Who gives a fuck? You want to come on his platform. Yeah. You want to come into his house. He sets the rules.
Before, yeah, exactly. Before the show starts.
Earlier on, Bering had said he wanted to talk to Quartering on the stream, and Quartering refused. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No.
So is Quartering going to go talk to Bering now? Is he going to go talk to Bering on his stream? The reality is he'll never talk to Bering because he knows he'll be blown out and destroyed.
Yeah.
So he goes, I totally get he might have had tonight's stream planned. So whenever he's ready for a 1v1 I'm not going to go debate 5 against 1. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? If you're so kingly and so righteous, why wouldn't you go debate 5 against 1?
Or
why not
have Yellow Flash on your stream?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Quartering could fire it up on his main Quartering channel, not the Quartering cast with no viewers or subscribers, not on the Rumble where it's all fake and botted. How about you create a live stream on your main channel, the actual Quartering channel, and bring Yellow Flash on, or bring Bering on, or bring whoever on. You can set the rules however you like.
Yeah.
But you will never do that. I wonder why.
Yeah, you can't go on someone else's stream.
Somebody are bringing this up too. He happily sat there for the pile-on of Mundane Matt as one of the 5 or 6 or 7 people that were all there piling on to Jarbo. But suddenly when it's his turn in the cuck chair, when it's his turn in the fucking hot seat of being a flagger, suddenly that's not okay.
The CoffeeZilla has to look into him, no? Imagine CoffeeZilla.
So, the Stolfo says they're saying you ran. They're on call laughing at you for starting all of this and ignoring the link. Quartering says the fact that he needs at least 2 people to back him up.
You're not the boss. You're not the boss, Jer. You don't own the internet.
This is the thing, is he thinks that he can set all of the terms and all of the conditions of everything, and it's going to happen when he says, how he says. No, the detractors, Jer, have all the leverage. We hold all the cards. We have all the power. We're all perfectly content to just sit here sniping you, felting you, day after day after day, making mad money, bringing in huge viewership.
Let's get some subs!
You know what I mean? We're all happy doing that. It's you, because you're losing, that's so desperate for a confrontation, for a Hail Mary to try and turn things around in the court of public opinion. That's the reality. So it's you that has to compromise with us. we have something you want, right? So you have to give us something we want. You have to actually comply with our terms. And what we've said here at Kino Casino, submit your documents financially to a financial auditor, a neutral party that will be able to confirm everything, and we can get to the core of the matter of this dispute, which is whether you're rich or you're poor. Either you're poor pretending to be rich or rich pretending to be poor, but you can't be both. You have to figure it out. And we all want to know the truth. So let's just make it happen.
Bro,
he already agreed to it.
I'm not having him on, and then he's going to smugly chuckle, laugh, lie, not show us anything. I need the proof, or else it's not going to be fucking worth it. And there's gay ops afoot too. He's going to fucking put the N-word playing or some gay porn. Hey, Eddie, look what they did. Look what they did.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's a fishing expedition for a lawsuit. Or lawfare,
or to make us say something that we'll regret.
He wants to do, like you know, he'll be angling for a particular admission or a particular phrase that he can take to his lawyer. Like at this point, Jeremy, like the fact that we're even considering giving you a platform at all at this point is kind of ludicrous. When you have stated that your intentions are to destroy the very platform that we're standing on.
Yeah.
But then you feel like you're entitled to our platform or other people's platforms. Get fucked. I'm not giving you an inch. I'm not giving you anything.
No. And then,
by the way, we got TSP Cries it for 10 subs.
Let's go. Big support. Thank you so much, TSP Cries it. Thank you so fucking much.
So the Grim Morpho says, so you last minute invited yourself to his stream, giving him no time to prepare anything. You set up rules without hashing them out with him. You expected him to just accept this and put his original plans on hold. And now you're ducking him. Are you drunk again? And Quartering says, that's what I'm saying. It's fine. So he's just agreed that all of that is what actually happened. So he is in fact drunk again.
Oh, yeah. Blackout alert. Blackout alert. He's blackout.
And he says we can reschedule whenever he's ready. No, Jeremy, you will never make the time. You will never join the live stream. You are a coward. You are a bitch.
No, and by the way, look, okay, he's trying to like, whenever he's ready for a 1v1. If you're so innocent, take on the fucking Bearing and Flash.
Well, that's what he's saying, is that the truth is so obviously on his side and the facts are so obviously against everybody else that it will just be obvious that he's in the right and everybody will be embarrassed regardless of rhetorical skill or anything. That's what he's been saying. Yeah. So why not just debate 5 people at once and hand all of the detractors an L at once and walk out the undisputed king? Like, you know, it's because you're going to lose. That's why you're not going to do it. And you never were going to do any of this stuff. It's all just a smoke screen for gay ops.
He's going to be fucking like laughing over Flash and going, yeah, like doing what he did with Rex Jones. Like it's going to be a fucking clown show. That's what it's going to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he never engages in good faith. So I hear a coffee brand is violating the law. I happen to be a big health enthusiast. My passive interest in the dumpster fire has turned to full attention. And then Jared says, OMG, it's over for me. A bunch of terminally online retards don't understand the difference between coffee beans and normal FDA regulations. Coffee is exempt from the disclosures they are pretending I need to make. Again, Luther Morgan has addressed this argument. And if Jeremy was actually engaging in good faith, he would know that Luther already debunked this, that because Jeremy flavors his coffee, he's not exempt from these regulations. And he does actually have to put the nutritional information on the coffee. And he does actually have to put where the coffee comes from, where the factory is, where the source of it is. Okay. Yeah.
Not good.
Continuing.
Not good.
It just kept going and going.
Ran. That's 2-0. Now against totally morally pure. How is that a 2-0? You ran. Jer ran.
No, like, he's always ran. So if you again, let's just go over the situation with us again.
Oh my God.
We said to Jeremy we would have him on, but we needed him to provide his documentation to a financial auditor so that we actually knew what was going on with his finances, because otherwise there's no actual argument to be had.
Yeah, it's a clown
because
show.
We can't know one way or the other what's actually going on. We need somebody who's a professional to assess the situation. Now, Jeremy could have said from the beginning, fuck that. I'm not going to submit to those conditions. This is bullshit, and you guys are ducking and hiding behind that. But he didn't say that. He agreed to it publicly. He agreed to it privately. Only once he realized what it would mean to provide this information, and that he was trapped between a rock and a hard place of either admitting that he's actually broke as fuck and isn't the wealthy man that he thinks he is, or he actually is super wealthy and therefore had no excuse to be begging for money like he did. Only then did he back out and then try and rely on intimidation and deplatforming to get rid of us. Like that's what actually happened. So why am I going to accept a worse deal now when I have even more leverage now to get what I want? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So he says these people never wanted to engage because they know their lives will fall apart. Just another total victory. I mean, this is just total cope from Jer. No point to engage with anyone else. Come on, Jeremy. He's so retarded, bro. Okay, next slide.
Can't wait for his Copecast.
Oh, man. So then he says, anytime Kino Casino want him on, he's ready. So this guy already took away our YouTube channel through deplatforming. Yeah. Now we're supposed to give him a platform on our show. So he can play gay porn or spam slurs.
Or lie and laugh at us. And
you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Jer.
Like, just get fucked, bro. You agreed to show your financial reports, and now you've backed away from showing your financial reports because you know you will get embarrassed if the receipts are provided to show people the truth. So that's what's been going on tonight. I don't know if that's a complete exhaustive report.
There's more on what's
it just keeps going. He just keeps spiraling and melting down. But we'll go over everything else that happened on Friday.
Yes.
So now I want to talk about Jeremy Hambley's fragile mental health and his state of mind, which is the real source of why all of this is happening. Before we get there, we got big support. Let's go for 10 subs.
Let's go.
Skylar 36 for a sub. Jeremy Hambley's Bunghole Eyes has subscribed as well. So here's a post.
Oh, and dramatic discussion. For 10 subs!
Huge support! Let's go! Let's go!
He's watching right now, by the way. Busted Fuse for
25 subs!
Fuck you, Jer! You see what happens, Jer? You see what happens, Jer? You fuck! And we got
Epstein's Pilot and Carn of Axes for gifted subs as well.
Thank you.
So this is from 2 years ago. So Jeremy's been aware for at least 2 years now that he should not be on Twitter, that he should not be on social media. He admits in this post, he's been working really hard behind the scenes to streamline better ways to stay in contact from his viewers. And he says, I have realized that the time that I spend on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram is simply not a good use of my time and not good for my mental health either. He has been saying this stuff for years, but he continues to persist on these platforms, knowing the trouble that it gets him into, the mental health issues and the spirals. I'm sorry. I understand that you have mental health issues, that you're messed up in the head. But if you are not actually taking the proactive steps to seek help and remove yourself from the sources that trigger these mental health crises, then no one can feel bad for you until you take the steps to fix the problem. So he claimed that he did. He says, I've hired someone locally who will be taking them all over in the next few weeks. You'll still be able to get ideas to me there. And when new videos go up, she will post them. but I have decided that I really just want to talk to my viewers only without the toxic noise.
Oh.
Now, here comes the real reason he's posting this. It's not because he's actually going to get help. And no, bring it back. The next paragraph. The next paragraph.
Sorry, I'll zoom in.
He says, to accomplish this, I'm doing two things. Firstly, I'm asking you to join me on my locals.
Oh!
So now he says it's free, but he did have a paywall on it as well. What he was actually trying to do with this is to make you go, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to get in touch with Jeremy unless I pay him. Let me go to the locals. This wasn't actually about mental health at all. It was just another excuse to grift. That's just how he is. But if he's willing to admit back then that this is bad for his mental health, and he said this multiple times, he even said this like last week. It might have been as early or as recently as this week.
Yeah,
he said that he was going to take a break from Twitter, and then he was back the next fucking day.
It was 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was like 4 days ago,
4 or 3 days,
and
ago.
he was back the next day.
No,
okay,
I think he was back that night.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sure, it was like 2 hours later.
It's actually crazy. Like, you need to actually get off of these places if this is what's causing you to mentally spiral, right? Okay, let's continue.
All right, here we go. Oh, by the way, real quick, there has been an update on the trending tab. Here we go. The updated right underneath the Starlink mission. The Quartering and Yellow Flash's live stream debate falls apart. 1,100 posts.
So
trending worldwide.
Just last week, Quartering told Hannah Claire and Melanie Mack that he was going to quit drinking. Does anybody remember this? Let's have a look. Here he says he makes this promise, and this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last time. He said the same stuff back in January for his New Year's resolution, and he didn't quit then. He's been saying it for years, for a decade now, that he's going to quit drinking, and he hasn't quit drinking. But he said a couple weeks ago, this is it. After he spiraled and after he took down our YouTube channel, he said, I got to quit drinking. Okay. He basically blamed it on the booze here without taking any responsibility, and then said he was going to quit drinking. Okay, listen.
Okay, here we go.
My birthday too.
It was muted. Sorry.
I also hard cut alcohol on my birthday too. So.
Oh, did ya? Did you, Jer?
I mean, that's it's been 2 days. But
good job.
Yeah, but I'm just doing a hard cut, complete cut.
Good job.
No,
I don't think Hannah believes him.
For a month.
Well, she doesn't believe him, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, Jer said no time frame. It's not like I'm only going to do it for a week or a month. He's saying that's it. I'm hard cutting alcohol. Now, anybody who knows anything about substance abuse and dependency knows that you can't go from drinking every single day to just quit drinking. It doesn't work like that. You have serious withdrawals, and you can actually die. You can have delirium tremens and hallucinations, and it's awful. Like, it's honestly as bad or worse, some say, than heroin withdrawal. Like, it's one of the only drugs, alcohol is, that can actually kill you from the withdrawals. So we already knew that Quartering was probably fibbing with this anyway, but then we had it confirmed beyond all doubt on our last stream we did on Monday night, where if we go to the next slide,
where we caught him live.
We caught him with the liquor bottle in his hand.
A Fireball, mini, 99 cents fucking bottle.
The mini Fireball shooter in his hand. So you're not removing yourself from toxic social media. You're not removing yourself from Twitter, the source of you crashing out and being upset. You're not removing yourself from watching our videos or going on Kiwi Farms or watching detractor content. You're not removing yourself from the source of this, which is your substance abuse issue with alcohol. So I know that it's your mental health and that you're a messed up person in the head, okay, that is causing you to do this. But if you are not seeking any help, nobody is going to feel bad for you. Everybody is going to continue shitting on you until you get yourself help and take accountability for your behavior. Okay. So continuing on,
There we go.
For me,
We're going to have a look at his health here. So here is another instance where Jeremy Hambley hoisted himself on his own petard. You see there, Quartering pulls up his search history, and let's play this, and then we'll see it zoomed in on the next slide.
trying like rice. I'm gonna try eating rice and like avocado.
You have to get one of those sweet Kauai rice
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Let's go to the next slide.
Did you see that, guys? Who do you schedule a RMC semen analysis with?
No! He's
shooting blanks!
Let's go!
He's impotent! His swimmers are dead! His wife's vagina, her womb is a tomb!
Ooh.
But it's his fault! It's not her fault!
Yo. And that's
so if we go to the next slide.
That's a full-on search.
Yeah. He searched for it. He searched for it himself. A semen analysis is done to help evaluate male fertility, whether for those seeking pregnancy or verifying the success of a vasectomy. So maybe he got himself snipped. Maybe he castrated himself. Maybe he can clarify for us which it is. But I think it's that his swimmers are dead. He's infertile because of his unhealthy lifestyle, because of his drug choices, his alcohol choices, his unhealthy eating habits, etc., etc. Continuing.
Wow, here we go.
Here he is admitting that his penis can't get hard.
No!
So for a while, JR was shilling dick pills, but now he won't shill dick pills because he's going to say they don't work. He knows they don't work. His dick won't work.
Sold to all these desperate men. And like, I hated selling it. I was like, I don't sell dick pills. I don't sell hair stuff either anymore. Like no dick pills, no. Because
both didn't work.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh! His dick won't rise. Not even Viagra can get him an erection. Whoa, buddy. Okay, here's another instance of him being felted by his own search history. Here it is, autocomplete. Can I take alprazolam with Allegra?
Jesus.
Now, what's alprazolam? That's Xanax. And Allegra is an SSRI. So there it is. Alprazolam is a benzodiazepine, aka Xanax, brand name Xanax. So he's taking that with his SSRIs on a regular basis. This is what he's doing.
Jesus Christ.
Actually, no. Allegra is my apologies. Allegra is an allergy pill, but he does also in this video talk about his SSRI medication that he's on. So he's on all sorts of a huge cocktail of chemicals and medications there, folks. Yeah. So quickly, here's this video where Jeremy Hambley, for whatever reason, I guess to get pity and get money out of people, gives this massive cope session about his mental health and how he's spiraling and why he twitches and why he does the things that he does that are so strange.
Bro, you know who else is on a cocktail? His wife. All right.
Hey, I promise I'll keep this really, really short and really, really quick.
Smash cut to 8 minutes and 43 minutes of crying.
Yeah.
Very short. Very, very short.
I don't know where to look because
but look at him. He's
so uncomfortable in his own skin. Yeah, no, he is. You can tell he was crying before the video, isn't he?
Oh my God.
Holy, bro.
Little tear, Jer.
Short and really, really quick. I don't know where to look because I'm a boomer. Is it there?
Where do you look in the camera?
Why don't you do another take, man? How long have you been doing this for? You know,
what do you mean?
Holy, he's insecure. He has stage fright.
He can't look in the lens.
He's a bad performer.
He's fearful.
Really, really appreciate you all. I know a lot of you.
Look at him. That's an actual tear. Gosh, he's glassy eyed.
He might be drunk. It's either he's crying or he's drunk. Probably both. Oh, no.
A lot of you have been asking about my breathing.
He can't breathe.
Why is he breathing so heavily and so strange? It's because he's obese and he has anxiety attacks. Whoa, buddy.
Whoa!
What's going
Is
on
he
with that?
actually a teenage girl? Just wait until we get to the video from 2016, guys, where it's actually like a bullied teenage girl's like histrionic meltdown, the history of his depression and his anxiety attacks and how he thought he was going to die and all this stuff. It's crazy. This guy is the king of oversharing. He really is.
It's from anxiety, and
He has
I've been having a lot
anxiety!
of it lately. But
He's like a
I went
teenage
to the
girl.
doctor, and people notice like I do this or I breathe funny or whatever. I'm
Mind
okay.
you,
He still does
he'll
that, by the way.
gaslight. Like he admits this stuff, or like he checks his pulse, right? Like he'll admit that, and then he'll gaslight us and say that that's not what that is.
Yeah, that's a
Even
lie.
though-
They're lying. They're lying.
Even though he's admitted on tape that these are nervous tics due to anxiety and him being stressed, he'll just gaslight people straight up. It's crazy.
Oh.
I just need to make some more changes. I've been trying to get off the medication. I've been on whatever it is, SSRIs for a long time.
What do you mean?
For anxiety.
Whatever it is. You've been on these SSRIs for 20 years, Jeremy, and you don't know which one you take? Is it Zoloft? What is it? Like, what are you on, buddy? But you're on SSRI. Well, no, that's another one. Like that's a benzo, and this is an SSRI.
Oh, okay.
So he's taking both SSRIs and benzos like Xanax and drinking and constantly drinking energy drinks as well. And he wonders why he's having panic attacks and anxiety. Again, if you won't help yourself, nobody can help you. Doing all of that, alcohol, benzo, SSRI, and caffeine, and Zins, he takes Zins as well.
Yeah.
All at the same time. No wonder your brain chemistry is so messed up and you're making so many bad decisions, Jeremy. But again, you have to take the first step to actually help yourself. For real.
By the way, like the fucking Zins, bro, that shit is like straight nicotine. It's like sucking on the juice from a vape. That makes your heart palpitate. Like and by the way, he takes his Zins on main videos, not even like the live streams. Like on a main video, he's like sucking on a Zin. And you're like, bro, you can't wait 9 minutes to suck on a fucking Zin.
And they tried to say, oh, well, let's up your dose, but I didn't want to do that.
So they're
And the doctor's
actually
like,
telling
well,
Jer they need to up his dose of SSRIs because it's not working. Buddy, take your meds. Take your meds, buddy. Take your meds. Then maybe you won't flag people's YouTube channels down. Again, he's in a bad headspace, guys. The anxiety, it's racking his brain.
It's not as effective anymore because you've been on it for such a long time. So I'm going to try a more natural way. I'm going to try to simplify my life. I'm going to try to do some meditation. And see,
come on, did you do the meditation? Like it's been like 7 months, I think, since this video came out. Did he do the meditation? No. Did he quit drinking?
Here,
no.
Ash, I have audio.
Did he lose weight and get healthy and go to the gym? No. He doesn't do any of these things. But then when his brain gets completely fried by the unhealthy lifestyle and cocktail of chemicals he's consuming, then it's all of our problems. And we all have to feel bad for him. No, fuck you. You have to figure your shit out. It's insane.
Here, I have audio of Jer meditating, okay?
I thought it was going to be an instead of it's
me like breathing deeply or doing anything weird like that.
Doobie.
That's what it's from. And it just means I'm having a moment of anxiety. It's usually
he's having a moment of anxiety. By the way, he believes
know.
that he's like the only person on earth who suffers from anxiety. And so therefore he has like a get out of jail free card to do whatever he wants. No, I'm sorry, bro. Like your mental health problems should not be our problems. Seriously. They're your fucking problems.
Ash, he added a disclaimer on his Amazon. He added a disclaimer.
He's panicking.
Let me take a screenshot and put it for
He is drowning right now, bro.
Buddy.
He is panicking, bro. He's so scared of the FDA right now and the regulators.
Buddy, he's gonna fucking lose it all. Hang on, watch this. I'll show you this. Think about this. This is where he's at right now. Thank you for whoever said that. He just added this. Let me grab this. Here. I'll keep playing this and I'll fix it.
It's usually during my live stream. Sometimes it's during my videos. I've managed this before. This summer has been really stressful because
right.
the Rumble deal.
Look at this. He added this while we were live. While we work to ensure that product information is correct, on occasion, manufacturers may alter their ingredients list. What?
I don't know. I think he's going to run into some serious issues.
Yo!
I don't think that's going to cut it to be compliant, Jeremy.
No! I'm tweeting that out right now.
Now, bring it back 10 seconds. This is why he's so stressed. Listen to this. So this is from last summer. I believe in July.
Okay.
And this is back here. He admits that his Rumble deal ended and that he wasn't getting any more money. So the idea now that he's under 5 years for multiple millions of dollars, even though the CEO has told him and the world that that's not the case, is laughable. But listen to this.
All right.
Sometimes it's during my videos. I've managed this before. This summer has been really stressful because the Rumble deal, ended in June.
Wait! It already
the Rumble
ended?
deal. It apparently already ended in June. Last June. And if that's the case, then he's been bleeding out money to the tune of 5 figures a month for the last year. Or it could be that he's lying and the deal didn't end last June and maybe ended this June. I don't know. But he's going to say here, that he missed out on an entire month's worth of pay. So I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. He's just a lying liar that lies constantly. This could have been another grifting attempt from him to solicit donations or what,
and I'm trying to get this new live stream channel up and running. And, I'm working with Rumble on some other possible stuff, but it's very, very stressful. I have a lot of staff and I hadn't been dealing with the stress in a healthy manner.
I gotta ask.
Now I am.
How many staff do you need to run a YouTube channel? Like, in all seriousness, do you really need anybody more than an editor? Like, this guy had 5 different editors, a dedicated thumbnail person. He hired researchers last year. I think he had 2 different researchers working for him, 3 paid co-hosts that are making guaranteed money and not a percentage of any profits. It's just completely insane. And it's all of his own doing, by the way. These are the consequences of his own choices as to why he's so stressed. It's not as though everybody else isn't fucking stressed, by the way, going to 9-to-5 jobs that maybe they don't like, working for an asshole fucking boss that micromanages them, but they don't lash out and act like you, Jeremy. That's not a fucking excuse that you're stressed to act the way that you do, but this is how he is.
I'm hoping that will do. And you know what? If it doesn't work, then I'll just up my medicine. I'd rather not. But
if meditation doesn't work, I'll just take double the pills.
I gotta wonder, how is this really any of our fucking business? I said this when we first watched this video. My take on it was, as a content creator, you're there to distract people from their problems. You're there to be an escape and to entertain people. You're not in existence to tell other people your problems all the time and have your audience powder your ass and make you feel better. Like, what the fuck?
By the way, sorry for interrupting. Ashton, someone just pointed out on my tweet here. Let's read this one more time. Watch this. Actual products, packaging, and materials may contain more or different information that was shown on the website. Okay, it's about, hang on, here it is. Read it. I'm going to read it exactly here as the tweet says it here.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Manufacturers may alter ingredients. What do you mean, manufacturers? I thought you roasted in-house.
Yeah, this isn't going the way he wants it to go.
No.
I think he's in a really bad position right now. And I really think he needs to stop digging. Like, if you're in a hole, put down the shovel. You have all these mental health problems. You're not equipped for this. You're obviously melting down. You're turning to substances to cope. Like, it's going to be transparently obvious by the end of this presentation what's going on. But you need to take the first steps to make this stuff right, man. Like, you're fucked.
Yo, imagine admitting in a disclaimer, not only that you're not FDA compliant, but also that you're not manufacturing where you said you were. You're scamming.
Mm-hmm. It's better than
this is ridiculous.
Being uncomfortable 10 hours a day. Gives me kind of shortness of breath or whatever. So if you, I've
sure
started
that's
to
not
get
the obesity
emails, which is it means so much to me that you guys care that much.
Oh my God.
Which made me kind of say, like, all right, well, I better go check this out. I can't just keep dealing with it. And so, I'm hoping this is just a rough patch. It was a really, really, really stressful
It hasn't stopped.
July between, my foot. I had Achilles tendonitis. Then I had gout.
He has Achilles tendonitis and gout. He has gout. He has Achilles tendonitis. He has anxiety. He has every ailment under the sun. He's chronically unhealthy. He needs to make changes.
Bro.
He's oversharing.
Oh,
whoa,
my God.
Man.
And then I had, the no paycheck for July because the Rumble deal expired.
What?
Can you prove it? Like, so he's admitting the Rumble deal was gone then and he wasn't getting paid, but I'm sure it was extended for 5 years to the tune of millions of dollars to where he can burn it all down and do whatever he wants. I'm sure.
Oh.
But this is why we wanted an audit, because everything this guy says is a fucking lie. And we just want the actual truth. Well, I feel like we're entitled to it. Or you could just fuck off, allegedly, with all of the millions of theoretical dollars that you've made and enjoy the rest of your life. Oh, wait, you blew it all, didn't you? And you're in debt and you can't leave, huh? Mm.
By the way, him admitting that someone else is manufacturing his fucking thing is a smart move, considering he raised money for the K-Cup machine. So that was also a scam.
Yeah, that was a scam. This is the thing. Like,
bro,
he's just cooked every which way. Like, the only way out of this is to admit that it's white label coffee. But then if he does that, the whole house of cards collapses that he's been lying and scamming everybody for years.
Oh.
So he's between a real rock and a hard place here.
Oh.
By the way, we got I Have No Baldo and I Must Re for 5 subs.
Big support.
And Gator for 500 kicks says he only had friends on social media and now they're gone.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was just a whole bunch of crazy, stressful stuff. And I just love and appreciate that all of you, reached out and were actually concerned about me. So that's what
how many
it is.
people?
I feel like
now,
how many? Like I really don't think that anybody actually reached out. If anything,
not even one guy.
Maybe one guy. I think what this was another like pity grift. Like, guys, please, my foot's fucked up. I have gout and Achilles tendonitis and anxiety, and I'm not getting paid by Rumble, and everything's under attack. Please give me money. Please bail me out. That's what this is. It's just pathetic.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. It's like DSP maxing.
Yeah, we have to add, of course, while he's talking here.
Oh, get ready. It gets even more pathetic when he does this in 2016. And that's where it's going to go full circle to where he's realized the issues that he's had for decades, but he refuses to take the steps to fix it. And so then it becomes everybody else's fucking problem. Becomes our problem, Meme Copium's problem, Yellow Flash's problem, Stuttering Craig's problem. Everybody else has to deal with this fucking clown. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I can't hide it anymore because people are like sending me concerned emails. I'm working on it. I've made some lifestyle changes.
No, you haven't.
I'm working out again. I've lost 9 pounds this month, so I'm back on like a healthy journey, fitness wise, and I'm hoping that all that will, get to the point. Also, you could help out a lot if you tune in a new live stream channel called Quartering Live.
Oh my God. Please, guys. Please, you can help my health issues and anxiety by subscribing to my new grift. Please. Like, is that really going to help your mental health, or would you be better off unplugging from the internet, which is the source of this downward spiral? I wonder which.
By the way, anyone clipping this for YouTube or whatever, don't worry. This song is royalty free, okay? Don't worry.
And there's like 70,000 subscribers on there, but YouTube shadow banned it, which has also been giving me
the shadow ban cope, buddy. Yeah, I'm sure it was shadow banned, Mr. Non-Pajit YouTube rep, with all of your connections. Yeah. I think you're the least likely person to be shadow banned. It's just funny as all of these people across YouTube are all getting demonetized and they're all getting banned. And a lot of them happen to be critics of the Quartering, but a lot of them just in general are getting bullshit demonetizations for inauthentic content, right? Somehow Jeremy, who has stolen shorts of AI, recycled content, doesn't get demonetized for that. But we're meant to believe that he's shadow banned. I mean, he's been on YouTube the entire time throughout all of the bannings, all of the purgings, all of the Biden era. He was always the controlled opposition shill that was allowed to be representative for right-wingers. I wonder why. Is it because he's a pathetic, weak person that has anxiety attacks and poops his pants? The perfect opponent for the left to characterize conservatives as?
So if you like Hannah Claire, Melanie Mack, Luke Radowski, myself, and all the guests, please go subscribe to this new channel. It's like youtube.com/the @Quartering Live. I'll also leave it linked in the description. Go give it a subscribe. We're live Monday through Thursday at 2 Eastern, but you can always obviously watch it after.
By the way,
this is a serious.
It turns into an ad. Everything.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Yeah,
everything.
It's like this is supposed to be like a serious update about his mental health, his physical health, what he's doing to get himself right. Yeah. But even this has to be turned into a commercial. You know, it has to be turned into a grift. It's so shameless.
Hey God, it goes from this, right? Hey guys, I'm having a tough time. Life's really hard. But by the way, you guys need to sign up to my new YouTube channel.
I have brand new live streams, and don't forget, we have coffee brand coffee available. It's definitely not a drop ship coffee company, even though it's illegal what I'm doing because I'm not disclosing the ingredients or where it comes from, but anyway.
Anyway, I'm going to be doing some meditation and
I'm going to get on a diet and I'm going to start living healthy and cut the booze. I swear this time, guys.
There would be immensely helpful because the channel's still not monetized. I'm really hoping it gets monetized.
That's the lazy shell. Lazy shell. If you're working on another cartoon, that has to be put in there for sure.
So that we can make some money on the show. And so if you're a YouTube only viewer, and you want to try, check out the live stream. We also do our clips. You take like our 2 or 3 biggest stories, and they're in clips. So if you're not like a 2-hour long show person,
This is crazy.
You can also
Why is this a commercial? Why is this a commercial?
get the clips there over at Quartering Live. Reach 10,000 subscribers this weekend and get monetized, so I can afford to pay these people these one.
So he can't afford to actually pay his employees unless he gets this channel monetized on YouTube. But people wonder, it's why is it that you want a financial audit? Because he's flexing Rolex watches while saying he can't afford to pay his staff unless he gets his 20th YouTube channel monetized.
Oh
Like,
my God.
I'm sorry, buddy. You can't crowdfund your payroll. Like, this is fucked. What are we doing, bro?
Fuck.
Wonderful co-hosts. So that's what's going on with my health. I'm okay. I just need to make, I need to spend a little less time stressing about, I just had all this stuff come up in July. And, the best thing right now for me is to just, get more sleep.
He never got more sleep.
No, that
Those
never
eye
happened.
bags are still there.
No, they're worse now. They're
Like he
way
always
worse.
says the right things, but then never follows through on any of it at all.
Buddy.
And then expects to be given the credit for following through just because he said he was going to do the right thing.